Mrs. Rothman's, I have a friend, Mrs. Rothman's class. No, we need to make sure that we're staying with our class and following your teacher's directions to get out of here, okay? Be respectful. Listen and look at speakers. I kind of already said that. Somebody knows that you're paying attention to them when you are looking at them, and that you are being quiet and you're listening and giving them good eye contact. Use an appropriate voice level if asked to speak. Okay? That means a lot of times Mr. Kluwer or another teacher or a guest speaker will say, hey, I have a question, or I would like an answer to something. And they pick on somebody in the audience. And let's say they said, what is your favorite color? Okay? And let's say I'm sitting in the audience as a student and my favorite color is blue. And I raise my hand and I go, pick me, pick me, pick me. Is that what I should be doing?
No.
No. Because I know I pick those students who have their hands up nicely and they're sitting nice and quiet, and I get picked on, and then they say, or I'm sorry, I get chosen, and they say, okay, what's your favorite color? And I say, did everybody hear me?
No.
Okay, is that how I should answer? No. Should I go, blue?
No.
No, I don't want to answer like that because that's not appropriate either. I would, nice, strong, clear voice, blue, okay? That's so that everybody can hear me, because otherwise, what did they say? What did they say? And then everybody's like, did you hear him? What did they say? And then there's all this talking that goes on. So make sure you're not too quiet, but you're not answering in a silly way either. Okay, a little bit higher. This is a big one. It says, tolerate severe weather. Tolerate means to put up with something. It means you may not like it, it might be bugging you, but you've just got to deal with it for a short period of time, okay? And severe weather is like rain or when it's super hot, okay? Do we usually come out here when it's raining? It's in assemblies? No. So basically it's severe weather. Do not, it's really hot weather. Do not ask your teachers to go get a drink, okay? Would we have time for everybody to go get a drink? No. Do you think your teachers are probably hot and thirsty too? Yes, they are. I guarantee it, okay? That is not appropriate. If I have a paper in my hand, should I be doing this?
No.
Because then the people up there may not think you're looking at them, and the people behind you may not be able to see. Should we be going, should we be doing that? No, that's not appropriate either. If we have a paper in our backpack or in our hand, we don't need to be doing this either, because number one, can you hear that noise? Think about a couple hundred students making noise like that. It's very distracting to the teacher and you wouldn't be able to hear. We just need to tolerate it. You're not going to be out here forever, and I guarantee you, you will not melt. Okay? Nobody has melted so far. I've never had to come and scoop up a student that's melted on the ground. Okay? So you will be fine. Just deal with it. And your 5th graders, thumbs up. You can deal with that, right? And you're going to be great role models for those 3rd graders over there, right? I know you will. Okay? Avoid distracting others. That means poking somebody, talking to someone, trying to get their attention, pulling something out of your pocket or your backpack and distracting them with that. Or, my favorite, these. Okay? Students love to pick these up and they're like, can I use you? Somebody's sitting them behind them and they go like this, and then you're like, oh, there's a bug on me. A bug, fly, a bee, I don't know. Okay? We do not need to pick these up. We do not need to bug our neighbor with them. We do not touch our neighbor with anything that we have, backpack, feet, hands, anything else. We keep everything to ourselves. And you do not need to pick these up or anything else up off the ground and start playing with them, because it's very distracting. Okay, so we don't need to do that. Alrighty, let's see what else have we got here. It says, stay seated with feet flat on the ground, so when you come in, bottoms are nice, sitting up straight, and you need to pull your feet back. I need everybody to pull their feet back, because it's a safety issue. I know, I would like to be sitting there like this too. Oh, that's so much more comfortable. But if I have my leg up, can somebody get by me?
No.
And if I'm sitting there, obviously my leg wouldn't be up this high, but if you had your leg up, somebody might try to step over you, and they might trip, they might fall on you and hurt you, they might fall and hurt themselves. Feet's back, because people can't get by. I know it sounds silly, but there's people getting awards. So we need to make sure we have a nice clear aisle. We're sitting with our feet flat, our bottoms flat, nice straight back, getting that core nice and tightened for all those exercises we're going to be doing in 5th grade. Backpacks are pushed nice and back underneath your bench, so that those are not in the way also, okay? I already talked about keeping our hands and stuff to ourselves. And by the way, if someone's talking to you, what's the best way? What's the best way to keep them from talking to you?
Ignoring them.
Ignoring them. Because if someone's talking to you and you're not paying any attention to them, they're probably going to stop talking to you because they're not getting what they want. Should I go shh, shh, shh? Imagine 100 students going shh, shh, shh. It's so noisy, okay? Best thing, be a great role model. Just sit nice and quiet and pay attention to what's happening up there, okay? Or, works wonders. Just being nice and quiet and giving the quiet sign, okay? And then it says, stay seated until you are dismissed. That means it's the end. Mr. Clore says, okay, that's the end of our assembly today. And all the time, students get up and start milling around. Milling means kind of walking around, standing around. You stay seated until your teacher or another adult or teacher tells you that you need to get up and move. Most of the time, we are dismissed by, say, bussers, walkers, all that kind of stuff, okay? If bussers are called to stand up, 5th grade bussers, you may go. 5th graders, bussers stand up and they go where they need to go. If they say 3rd grade bussers, you may stand up and go. Are you gonna get up?
No.
But you're a busser. Are you 3rd grade? What are you? 5th graders. You're the great 5th graders, okay? So you wait until your grade level and you are called whether you're a picker-upper, a busser, a walker, aces, however it goes, okay? We don't cut through here. We make sure that we're nice and safe and walk that way. Oh, applauding, okay? Is this the appropriate way to applaud? Is that appropriate? No. Is this? I'm going to do it as loud and as hard as I possibly can. Okay. I'm going to model, and you're going to show me that you know how to applaud. You ready? On the count of 3, after I've started, you're going to start, and then when I say 3 again, you're going to stop. Okay? I'm going to start. When I get to 3, you start. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what a nice job! And when I get to 3, you are going to stop. 1, 2, 3. See that we want to try not to do. We want it when it's appropriate to stop. There are always those students that think, oh yeah, I should be the very last, hardest one. That's not appropriate, okay? Should I go, woo-hoo? Okay? If I'm sitting over here, okay, and my friend gets an award in another classroom, should I go, I'm going to use my daughter's name. I'm going to go, yay, Samantha! Is that appropriate? No, because what if nobody yelled that for me? I'm going to get my feelings hurt. And it's just too distracting. Some of that stuff goes on in sports places. We're not at a sports arena. We are at Las Positas, okay? So we need to make sure that we applaud correctly, not too loud, not too long. We're not being silly, okay? If somebody does a good job, we tell them they're doing a good job. It's not like, oh, I should have gotten that award, not you. That's not very polite, okay? Maybe that's why you didn't get the award, okay? You just need to keep negative thoughts in your head. If somebody did a good job, you can say, good job, congratulations. Do we need to high-five people as they're going up and down the rows?
No.
Whether it's up and down this way or across this way? No, we do not, okay? If you get an award, sometimes people are called for an award and they come down, and this is how they come down. Does that look like I'm very proud?
Mm-hmm.
No. Do I need to run down there? No. I need to walk quickly, make sure I'm safe, stand up, yay, I got an award, thinking in my head, and smile because your picture's probably going to be taken, okay? And we always encourage others to be good listeners. So again, if someone is talking, you need to give them the quiet sign, be quiet yourself, that kind of a thing. Smile and feel proud to be recognized, okay? So really quickly, because I think we have maybe just another few minutes. Oh, one thing I didn't mention, I apologize. If we have a sweatshirt, jacket, anything that has a hood on it, should we have our hood up?
No.
No. Only if it's raining, that's when you should have your hood up. Should I put pile anything on top of my head to try to keep the sun from beating down on me? No. Okay? Again, we're going to tolerate it. We're going to put up with it. We're not going to be out here for that long. We're not fanning ourselves. We're not piling things on top. If you are hot and you have a jacket, a sweater, a sweatshirt on, take it off. That will help you get cooler. Okay? I know sometimes when it's really hot in Mr. Clore, we are allowed to wear hats if it's really hot, correct? Okay? But we're not taking them off, and we are not fanning ourselves, and we make sure we wear them correctly. That means that they are not turned around backwards.
Right.
I know that's the thing to do out in the world, but here at Las Positas, we wear a hat correctly, okay? All right, so let's look at this one. Who can tell me? Is there anything that's happening here that's not correct? Yes, ma'am.
One of the kids has they have a paper on their head and put on their belt.
Yeah, not only that, look how far out her legs are. Is somebody going to trip if they're trying to get by?
Yeah.
Yes. And imagine if everybody's sitting there like this, okay? It's going to be very distracting. What else? What else is happening?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, the boy in the middle with the purple sweatshirt is wearing his hair.
Yeah, boy in the middle's got his sweatshirt up. This one, really easy. A whole bunch of, what are most of the kids doing in this one? Just shout it out.
Have their feet out.
Have their feet out. Makes it hard for people to get by. It slows things down. Somebody might trip and fall, and we're always trying to be safe, okay? Oh, somebody see the glaring, ooh, somebody's doing something wrong. What's happening here? Kid in the end is standing up, not even paying attention. Could you imagine if you were having to give a speech or talk to somebody and they turned their back on you? Wouldn't that make you feel kind of not so good? It would me, okay? Let's see, are there some students in here doing some stuff that's right? Yeah, I see students sitting up, I see students smiling. It looks like students are listening and watching, okay? Let's see. Let's say that's going through your head and it says, I don't know why I have to walk all the way down there and pick up my certificate. It's okay if you think that. We can't stop you from what you might be thinking, but we're hoping that you would be thinking in your head, wow, I got a certificate. I'm gonna put a smile on my face and I'm gonna go walking down there and I'm gonna get my picture taken and I'm gonna feel great, okay? Let's see. Oh my goodness. Imagine if you were the speaker and this was happening in the audience. Who can tell me what majorly is happening here in the back right there? Everyone's talking, doing whether it's giving a speech or getting an award or whatever, it's making them not feel good. Okay, so really quick, briefly, we come in, we sit down quietly, we sit down, we make sure we're sitting up, our feet are pulled back, our backpacks are underneath, we are keeping hands, feet, and everything else to ourselves. We are being good role models, especially for the third graders over there. We're giving the quiet sign or being a really good role model. If it's hot, and I'm sorry, there are going to be times it's hot, we need to tolerate it, deal with it. We're not asking to get up and get drinks and go to the restroom and all that kind of stuff.